welcome. Thanks, Mary. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. We're live with you later with our guests, author and pal, Minister Mary O'Rourke, and international best-selling writer Owen Colfer.
With us now, though, is the newlywed who overcame his fear of flying literally minutes before boarding a flight for his honeymoon by passing hypnotist. Welcome, please, hypnotherapist Jason O'Callaghan and the former flight-phobic Jim Roberts.
Right, Jim, we're going to start with you. Now, flying and fear of flying is so common. The amount of people who absolutely are terrified of flying. But tell us about your story, because you basically booked your flights for your honeymoon and then panicked. Talk to us.
So we booked the dream honeymoon to tour America.
Right.
So a long-haul flight for me was always going to be hard.
Yes.
Really hard. But I thought, I can do it because it's a dream holiday and we've put so much into it and so much money and months of planning.
Yes, and true love that you're even going to go through.
True love to go through with it.
Yes.
Your wife was really looking forward to it.
She was, massive, And then I got to the airport and then bang.
But you'd already gone through security. You checked your bags in. You were literally down at the plane when this happened.
Sarah said, my wife said to me, let's go to the gate and we'll talk to some staff, calm me down a bit. Because at this point, I'm sort of panicking. I'm going.
Yes, getting kind of into
It took us 50 minutes to get to the gate.
Oh, Jim.
Normally it's about a 5-minute walk.
Oh, Jim.
So when we got to the gate, all the passengers were on board.
Oh, no.
So we're the last people to go on board. And then I'm hysterical.
Now, talk us through the fear, because people have different fears of flying.
Mine, extreme panic attacks.
Okay.
Just literally broke down in tears.
And your heart going thump, thump.
Yeah, everything.
But what are you afraid of? Is it takeoff and landing? Is it the idea of being in the air?
Of 11 hours on an aeroplane is such a long time.
It is a long time.
Really, and just thinking the worst. And like they say, a marathon runner, he hits the wall and he can't go no further. That's what I've hit the wall then. I can't go any further. And all the staff are now preparing to get our bags off.
Oh dear.
Because I can't go.
Are they calling you at this point?
Made up my mind, I can't go. Yeah, we're the last. So we're thinking there's no one else to get on board apart from us two. And I'm like, I can't do it.
At this point, you're holding the plane
pretty much holding up the flight. And then out of nowhere, this stranger turns up.
Right. Jason.
You
are the stranger in disguise.
Hero. Iron Man costume.
It's not the one. I called a lot of things in my day, but not a hero.
Yeah. So what vision did you see?
Vision. Well, primarily, I'm a psychologist. That's what I do. Since I retired from journalism a decade ago, I became a psychologist. And I specialise in clinical hypnosis, which, to clarify, is not what Keith Barry does. You know what I mean? It's not staying watches and shouting sleep. It's a medical side of things, very similar to cognitive behavioural therapy as well.
So you're getting on a flight.
My sister was getting married in Las Vegas, and I was going over, and I was running a few minutes late for the gate.
So you're going on that flight as well?
Same flight, yeah.
Okay. So he was being held up too.
I was actually trying to get an upgrade.
So by pure chance, you happened to pass
and I was running late. And the plane from Dublin arriving to London was late. Okay. And then I was late. So, just the stars.
So you were really holding up the plane, not him.
Well, they'd given up with me. I was going to be on the next flight, but they said, no, the plane's still there. Run up to the gate. So I'm running up, and I see this nice blonde girl standing there, a young blonde girl, very upset, on the phone. I don't know who Sarah was. Probably to her mum or somewhere, was it? And I look over and I see Jim sitting there in the corner, sort of rocking in a gentle, polite way. And of course, due to, I said, it's taken me 10 years to get this level. I recognise the symptoms, and I presumably said, look, can I help in some way? And she, of course, just waved me over to him, and we talked, and we took him to one side. At this stage, as he said, there was 400 people on the plane. And the airline staff are all waiting. It's a transatlantic flight, 400 passengers, so it's a big thing. They were about to take his bags off, and I said, look, just give me a couple of minutes with him. I went over, we took him aside for 5 or 6 minutes, I'd say, maybe. And I hypnotised him,
Now, talk us through the technique that you used with him in particular.
Yeah, it's basically, the way hypnosis works is very similar to mindfulness or yoga or meditation. It involves slowing the breathing down. When we breathe slowly, we bring oxygen to the brain. So that's why you'll see in a car crash, they'll say, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. We slow and we breathe, and slows the heartbeat, and slows because what's happening to Jim is he's having a panic attack. His body's gone into the fight or flight response. So in other words, his brain is telling his body that, at the moment, that he's in danger, in danger. But he's not in there. It's a psychological trick. He thinks tiger's going to kill him or a spear's going to hit him.
So it's mind over matter.
It's completely mind over matter. So his pituitary gland in his brain has told, through his eyes, because you've seen the plane, has sent the adrenaline glands pumping. And that's why he's sweaty palms, heart racing, da-da-da. So we bring him out of that. We calm down, slow the heartbeat, talk to him, put him into a very light, like a daydream, and then got him to visualize not the flight, but what he was doing on the other side. This is what we commonly do in the clinic for anything, whether it be weight loss, smoking, or so on. And what we do is get him to slow down and visualize. Don't worry about the flight. What are we going to do there? Am I going to go to San Francisco and Las Vegas? And he was doing all these things. Think about them. Don't think about what you're going to do. This is just a byproduct to get us there.
Yes.
Think about what you're going to do when you get the end result. And the realism is, then I start saying, think about the whole experience you've had. There's airport security. There's airline staff. There's supervisors. There's all these people are there to make sure you're safe.
Yes.
There's nothing more you can do. It's just a process, and just get through it, and you'll be fine.
And Jim, do you remember even hearing Jason's voice?
I remember him. No, I remember sitting down, and then within minutes, just walking up and just walking on the plane where we got, and then we got on the plane. I just felt so.
It was calmer, calm, and but it works. See, people, what's very frustrating for my job is that people say, "Oh," because I was talking to Ivan Yates, and he's like, "Oh, I tried hypnosis." I said, "Ivan, you didn't try it with me." Most people who do it can't do it because they haven't trained.
Yes.
It took me 4 years in college just to do a degree and a master's degree just with hypnotherapy as a psychologist. That's all I specialize. Most people don't know how it works, and then they'll go, "I want to lose weight. I tried hypnotherapy. I did it once." I said, "Yeah, but that's like going to the gym once."
Well, what about Jim then? Every time he has to fly, do you have to phone each other?
It was great going out there because he was sitting next to Jason and it was fine and all that.
What about on the way back?
That's come back.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh. So luckily me and Jason become friends and he sent me over loads of tapes.
Good man, Jason.
So I was just literally listening to these tapes and they just sort of calmed me down. And I had to come home.
Of course you did.
I was stuck in... but the staff, the Virgin lads, they was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, they were amazing.
Okay, well, obviously that fear of flying has lessened because you had to fly to Ireland to fly here today.
And then, let's go on a TV show. By the way, you have to fly over.
Yeah. How are you now?
Well, see, flying over here is a shorter flight. So straight away, psychologically, I'm like, it's not as far as about 11 hours a long time ago. But so I'm still bad. Listen to his tapes coming over, and it was just psychology. It was easier to come here.
Yeah,
that's important to notice. People think, no matter what it is, there's a cure. There's a cure. I'll go and see a therapist, or whatever. In one session, I'll be cured. Yeah, that works a lot for things like smoking, and a lot of the fears and phobias will help people with one session. But a lot of the time, we record all of our sessions, so you do it at home again and again, and reinforce, like you do anything. You need to reinforce. So there is no magic pill. What it does for Jim's sake and what it does for most people is it gives people the confidence.
Yeah.
Whether that be dogs, whether that be snakes, whether that be flying, it gives you the confidence to do it. It gives you a path. It gives you say, look.
Yeah.
Best of luck with it, Jim.
Yes.
Thank you very much. No, thank you.
Jason, well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Iron Man and another superhero on one show.
Exactly.
Mary,